Alright, so here we're going to start with something simple first. Just a basic teardown of the M1 Garand. And my computer's having overheating problems, and I cool it with that thing. So basically, take it, and some of them will have a hole, some of them don't, like mine. You take and you push this way. The back of this way, it makes it a little easier. And this just pulls all the way up. Oh, whoops. I don't have it cocked. Make sure you do that. Make sure you cock this thing. Cock it. Hard to do with one hand. Oops. All I do, grab it. Oh, must have a clip in there. It wasn't loaded, but I didn't lose it. But you take and pull the handle back. It's pretty simple to do. Then you press the follower, which is the thing in there, while holding this back. The way to do this, you take your hand, and this is hitting the back of this. And as soon as you push this down, you got to get your hand out of there. The safer way is to pull it back with this hand, press it down, and let it slide forward. If there's ammo in here, you never want to let it slide forward. You want to let it slam. I mean, doing this is too slow. I mean, you want to let it slam. But after you cocked it, put the gun over. I'm still filming myself here. It's a weird angle, I know. Pull this back all the way up. This comes straight out. This is now your trigger group. Never ever oil really if you're unsure anything in the trigger group. But at the end of my thumb there's a little thing that catches the hammer, which is this steel part. Never oil that, or this thing back here, and that whole area, this whole area where my finger is actually touching. Don't oil it, because then you'll think the hammer will stay back, and you'll bump it a little bit, and bang, you shoot your friend's face off. And back to the gun. After you got it like this, you should just be able to pull the stock off just like this. Off comes the stock. It's just the stock. And I haven't looked for cartouching or whatever on here, but unless that little round thing there. I don't know if you can see it again, but it's got a little round thing. And then you have your receiver group. Well, my camera's being all stupid, so I gotta field strip this thing again, but it'll be good for you guys' review. I'm gonna do it real quick here. I don't care if the camera angle sucks, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, there's little numbers right here to tell you like the heat lot and everything. You know what? Put the Garand back together. Flip her upside down. Make sure the front of the stock fits in, and then rotate it down. Don't force anything. Hardest part I find is dropping in the trigger group again. And if you're skilled and a pro like me, you can do it in one shot. Make sure, though, that the plate is nice and level and flush on all sides. And if it is, good, then you can just snap it down like that. If it's not, bad. Well, I shouldn't have field stripped with that open. It's kind of bad. Test to make sure your rifle functions, which means cock it back, hold it back, look at the follower, make sure it does everything, squeeze the trigger. Alright. Now, for the best part, loading the beast. This is going to be hard, but pull your op rod back. Oh, and never pull it back like this, like I just did. Because I was unloaded, and there's no chance that this was going to come back. But if you fire with loaded ammunition and it goes click, don't pull it back like this. Wait a few, hell, the hunter safety says a few minutes, like 5 minutes. In reality, though, you're not going to wait that long. It's more about like 10, 15 seconds. Anyway, wait as long as you can, because if it does go bang, it can hurt you severely. But always pull it back like this. So if it does go bang, the bolt's just going to slide back over the palm of your hand. Or if it does this, it's going to break off your thumb. Anyway, drop in the clip. Oh, M1 thumb, real quick here. Basically, this little thing in here, I don't know if I've reviewed this again, but it's good to review. It's called the follower. You press that down, and you let go, this bolt comes sliding forward. If you press it at all, it comes sliding forward. So, don't press that. And when you do, pull it back. I'm pressing the follower right now with my other hand that's holding the camera. Sorry for that, but it cut out again because I can only film like 3 minutes. Anyway, when you pull it back, it comes to a hard stop. I mean, it hurts your finger. My finger is red from pulling this back. What some people do is the follower is this thing right here. It bolts back in here. So you can't see the bolt sticking out of your place? Well, some people will leave it resting on the follower. You can see the bolt moving now. And that's bad. Ow. Because as soon as you touch it, bolt slings forward. You get M1 thumb, which is not cool. M1 thumb is when the bolt pushes forward. The bolt does this number on your thumb. And your thumb is in there, where the bolt closes on it. It hurts. I haven't done it yet. And I want it. What do we got now? Oh yeah, loading the beast. Okay. Pull the bolt to the rear, and make damn sure it locks. Take your en-bloc clip, which I have empty, and you push it in. But basically, you take and you push this down. The follower arm would be all the way to the ground. When you hit that follower arm, I cannot stress this enough because I was confused. This bolt is free to close forward. What keeps it is downward pressure. So you're gonna push down and back on the first shell in this en-bloc clip. You're gonna push down and back. And you gotta hold it there against the bolt pressure. You push it down. You take it, and you take your thumb and you thumb your nose. Thumb your nose is like this, right? You thumb in your nose, and you go. It's like how I did it here. Oh shit! About closing my hand. How am I gonna do this? Shit talking. Here, I'll just film it like this. Alright, take your hand right here, and basically you're just pulling the pressure off the bolt. Take it. Keep sucking that up, and thumb your nose. You gotta get that hand out of there quick. I think you saw that. But anyway, loading it, pull it to the back. Take your 8-round en-bloc. Yeah, here you can see it. It's got little grooves. You just push the back up there. Follower arm will go down. Push it. And get. Again, my camera's kind of jam full with my sister's crap, so sorry about that. I think where I was left is I had this thing back and didn't know it was stopped recording. Can you see this? Yeah, I think you can. Anyway, take your 8-round en-bloc and you put it in there. And really, it's going to stack like this. And as soon as you push down and move that follower, this bolt is free to come forward. So watch your thumb. But basically, since I don't have the 8-round clip, I'm going to do things a little different. I always make sure it does that. It slams forward. You don't want to ride the bolt because it won't load all the way. The only thing that holds this in is the pressure of you putting your thumb and pushing it back of that top cartridge. As soon as, if you don't have enough, pressure on that top cartridge, the bolt will slam forward. You get M1 thumb. And when you put that clip in, let it slam forward. Watch for slam fires, because when you do that on some commercial ammo and everything, bolt closes so hard, it dimples the primer, and bang, and if your friend's face is in front of this, he is now dead. This is a 30-06. It's designed to kill stuff, as any gun is. Sometimes when you load it, the bolt won't push the cartridge out of the en-bloc, and so you flick your nose, get you out of there, and you hit the back of the bolt, kind of like this. And then it will slam it closed. And the great sound that it makes, so you're bang, bang, bang. Bolt locks back. Repeat process. Loading 1 round is easy. You stick the 1 round in the chamber about halfway. Push the follower down. Slam forward. My finger's getting tired. 2 is kind of in the same way. So if you put your cartridge in, slip 1 in, slip 2 in, then press it down. Sleds, kind of the same way. There's other videos on YouTube with people actually have sled en-bloc clips. But to unload a partial clip, which really I can't demonstrate for you guys because I don't have ammo, you pull it to the back. See, as long as I have... I won't walk back. Come on now. As long as I have pressure when I have this goddamn gun loaded on the follower. I've done this before, and it's not as hard as it seems. Okay, let's set up the camera. Alright. Got it back. Take this. Alright, you got your gun. When you want to unload a partially used clip, let's say you shoot 2 rounds, kill your deer, or you hit the bullseye on your target, whatever. Pull the bolt to the back, and because yours is loaded, the follower will be down. Damn it, what the hell? Clip is supposed to stay in it. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Doesn't want to lock back. And as soon as that follower comes up, ping, ping, ping. Why the bolt? I think you gotta hold the bolt to the rear and press the side clip ejection. I don't know, I'll figure it out when I got an 8-round clip. But I don't have any 30-06 right now, if you can believe that. Then, no, that's kind of sad. And one more time, just because the ping is just so goddamn great. I mean, you can really get these things flying when you pull the bolt back. Oh, just about gave me M1 thumb. When you get it, and this is the proper way. But since I know it's on Monday, I can do this, but my fingers are getting pretty sore. Oh, that was horrible. Hit the camera. What's the basics of the M1? It's a gun. It shoots stuff. And you need to know how to use it. Yeah. And don't get M1 thumb. I don't want to see pictures of that, because they're nasty. Because this sounds like it hurts. Did not sound pleasant. Oh, and the safety. The hammer has to be cocked back. A lot of guns are like this. Right here on the trigger guard. Click it in. It has a little bit of pressure. Yeah, can't shoot it. Let this is designed so you're walking around. Oh shoot, there's a Nazi. Really easy to click out. It still takes some pressure. And then bang, you can shoot your goddamn Nazi in the face. One thing that I thought was cool is I didn't know the bolt kind of rotates from Call of Duty when I fell in love with these games. Probably take some pictures and be done. See you guys at the range.